So, Rod Gould, grand final champion. It's been exactly a year since we stood here and you won this competition last year. So, you've retained your title. That must be doubly satisfying.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Um, I've not really worked as hard as I would like to have done this year. I've had problems with my eyes, so I've got to have prescriptive lenses. I changed stock. It didn't work out, so now I've put the old stock back on, and the Trap Daddy is back. So I'm
Yes,
very happy.
the notorious Trap Daddy, as you are known on the circuit.
Mm.
And I think you'd be the first to admit that your scores across the year have been a little bit lower than you wanted.
Terrible, terrible.
But
Because of the stock, really.
but you've come out this weekend
Mm.
and you've blown it apart. So that must be, as satisfying as actually winning the thing, the fact that you've almost come from that position and just turned up this weekend and made it happen.
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame. I didn't really know that I was in the hunt for one of those big trophies. But it wouldn't have mattered. I changed stocks. It didn't work out, but I put the old stock back on, and I've won again. So the Trap Daddy's back. As soon as I get the corrective lenses in the glasses, then hopefully, yeah, we'll see what happens next year because they're going to make a difference as well. I didn't realise I'd lost some sight, and I'm actually short-sighted, which is a long-distance vision problem. That's an age thing, really.
And I also know that the Trap Daddy was woken up a couple of nights ago by the fire alarm at his hotel, which couldn't have been ideal preparation, but
No.
you've managed to get over that and still keep focus.
To be honest, I missed probably one bird through fatigue up on range A on the first day because we were up at 2 o'clock with the alarm going off. We didn't get back in our rooms till about 3:15, and of course it's hard then to get back into your sleep systems and your sleep cycles. And I would say one bird I lost through fatigue, so that would have put me on a 119. But it doesn't matter. I did enough to get in the final. I had a good night's sleep last night. Came out strong today and got in the final and won. So we got away with it.
You tend to do well in finals. We've seen that previously, and when you won today, you let out the biggest roar I've heard in a long time. So you're the kind of guy that likes a joke and you like to joke around. But seriously, now this must be a big thing for you.
Yeah, so that roar is really coming from the martial arts and the taekwondo. So when you do taekwondo, you'll bow, you'll position, and then you'll start fighting, and the adrenaline flows and it comes out naturally. When you're stuck on the peg and you are fighting the adrenaline, fighting it to keep it under control, and then all of a sudden you win. There's nowhere for it. It's got to come out, and I have to let it out because, for me, once I've bowed and I'm ready and I start hitting people in taekwondo, it flows and it's not bottled. Well, in this sport, it's bottled and it's very difficult. So that's the reason why I do let rip, and also because I know the crowd love it.
So yeah, we we heard you let rip after, and we saw you let rip on the range. So brilliant performance, Rod. Congratulations, grand final champion again.
Again, yes, thank you very much. It's much appreciated.